Good morning. There you go. Yo, dudes. I'm wearing a hat. Yes, that's right. Buenos dias from Puerto Vallarta. Look at this. Holy caboli. There's like 600 people here. Oh, I mean 6. Good morning, buenos dias, and welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Look at these shades. Are these too much? Maybe. Shorty! Keith, Hannah. Hola. Where are you coming from, Keith? Canada. Hey, Louise. Shorty's in the house. That's true. He was in the sunbeam and I pulled him into to the chat. Okay, it's too hot for that. Okay. Texas. Hey, Juanito. That's Juanito, is it not? Hit the thumbs up, everybody, or Keith will beat you up. Toronto, what's the weather like there today? Is it snowing there yet? Oh, man. It's totally, the weather sort of wants to change, but it's still effing hot. Buenos dias, Don. How you feeling? You haven't fallen it down again, have you? The heat can just kick the shit out of you here, eh? Juanito! Hola from Puerto Vallarta. Overcast, getting cool. Right on. I never know how the hell these things are going to work out. So here I am on this Saturday. I missed last week because I was out of town, you see. So sorry about that. If anyone was waiting around for me, I should have said something. But I took off for a little bit and took a break from my hectic life in Puerto Vallarta. And if you guys were watching my latest video, thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks. I just gotta admit, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but I still have insomnia almost every single night. So I was up at 4:30 today, and I tried like all these different ways to get back to sleep, and it just never freaking works anymore. But I'm okay. Look, no whales. Okay, but let's see. What do we got here? Where are you, Louise? Keith, Hannah, overcast, getting cool. Okay, no one's talking to me. All right, so what do I do now? Yeah, if you have any questions whatsoever, I can try to answer them for you if you haven't already. I think I should change the time of this thing so that different people will come on and ask different questions. I don't know. Maybe most people are out and about this time of day, and Friday night will be better. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I am here to answer. Did you go to last night's Gen X Pat party? I did not, but I know Ada and Stefan were heading there. I thought about it. I'm just not. I'm like, I'd way rather just sit on the beach and watch the sunset and go home and be alone. And that's what I did. So, no, I missed out on that. It might have been fun. I want to know if they had costumes because it was a Halloween shindig, apparently. So I want to know if they did some radical zombie costume or Dia de los Muertos, which is coming up. And that's what I'm planning on shooting next, probably. Except someone requested for my last video to shoot Chico's Paradise. And you know what? I haven't been there for over 30 years. I remember going there when I was like 18 or 21 or something like that. And it was apparently closed down for like 16 years. Whoever wrote in about it. It's this touristy joint, but it's on the river and there's slides that you can jump, like go down these water slides that are made of rock or cement or something, and you end up in a pool. Like it's a pretty far drop into a waterfall. It's really safe, like everything else in Mexico. Oh, God. I have a crazy story, but I'm not going to tell it. Anyway, I wanted to do a video on how to stay safe in Mexico, just in a very practical kind of way, because there's not to scare anyone off. There's just nothing is to code. It's like they wing it, you know? So there's like, you can walk down the street and on the windows, there'll be bars that go out like this. Like I had a friend, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my friend Ronnie, you know, walked right into it. And it's like iron bars. So it's, plus there's sidewalks that are slanted and there's holes in the sidewalks. And, you know, there's just a lot of ways you could hurt yourself because things are poking out and stuff. So it's not to be like uptight while you're walking around, not at all. Just like, ask your guardian angels to keep an eye out for you, and just make sure you're paying attention. You got to pay way more attention because, you know, in Canada, you'd never encounter shit like that. Not generally, you know, like I've walked around, I'm texting and I look and there's a giant, actually I saw a bus yesterday on the main drag. It hadn't even paid attention. Whoever was driving this freaking thing, there's a giant pothole in the road of a main road. The bus's back tire was complete. It fell so far, the entire bus was flush to the ground, the back end. And they were like stopping traffic and there were cops and stuff. It's like, there are holes you could fall into. Don't be one of those people that falls into a hole. And yeah, like there's a lot of, I don't think I should talk about that, but yeah, there's just, you got to be super careful, especially if you're drinking, which happens when you're here because you're on vacation, you're having a lot of fun. Just be really aware of your surroundings. That's my warning. That's the Saturday morning warning. What? Okay, what do we got? Hi. What's it like in Texas right now? Let's talk weather. Let's have a superficial conversation. Just curious. But the thing is with here, it is almost, the weather's almost changing. The humidity has definitely gone down. There's a breeze a little bit. It's still hotter than a beep. But any day now is going to be like Paradiseville. So what do we got here? It was a nice trip we went on. Are you talking about the last video or what? Hello from Vancouver Island. Oricia, what a beautiful name. Coming in a week. That's exciting. Have you been here before? I don't recognize your name. I do tours like, I've done tours, of course, Kimixto, Yalapa, or like the Boca Walk. But I mean, we can go. I have a really excellent driver with perfect English and a great car. He's a taxi driver, but he does private. So you could go to San Pancho. You could go up north, like to Sayulita, San Pancho, anywhere. I mean, it's just going to cost a bit more to pay the driver. Usually what you do is you pay for the full day. You have them for, like I've taken him up to Maito and it was like at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour drive. And so you pay, but if you go to San Pancho and you rent him or hire him, thanks, Ron. Thank you for the tip, my brother. That's very sweet. Woman's Right says the best tour guide ever. Juan, if you haven't seen the video, I don't know if I should point you out. He's the dude that I took to Kimixto and we were on the horses and drinking and went up to the water. That's like one of the best tours ever was with him. And he was the reason why I started tours because I was at La Carreta on Los Muertos Beach where I used to be live at. And he ran up when he saw Smiley. He was freaking out, if you remember. He was like, Smiley! And took photos of her and stuff. And he was like, I said I'd buy you a beer. So we went and sat and had some beers. And he's like, you should be doing live tours, physical tours. I was like, really? Never even occurred to me. So I kind of just since then been winging it. And I do very small tours. But yeah, we can do anything you want. You just got to pay a little bit more if you have to travel. You know, you could go to San Sebastian. That's where you can get raicilla, coffee. It's more in the mountains, cooler. It's really cool, like colonial old town. It's really beautiful. There's all sorts of stuff to do. If you want to go on a tour, email me at zenaudra@yahoo.com. We can talk about it. I can send you some ideas, or you can tell me what you are looking for. Beautiful naked jaguar. Dodgers. Oops, I just spat. I don't watch any hockey or whatever the hell. That's not hockey. I know that's not hockey. A glass of wine in the sunset from the balcony. That's my kind of thing. Exacto. Hello, beautiful. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. What do we got here? Here's a quirky question. Do any of the cafes in PB serve golden milk lattes? What the hell is that? Is that a decaf latte or what? I have no idea. I make coffee at home. That's the only time I buy it. Once in a blue moon, I was just at La Isla Mall and it was freaking hot, and I bought an iced macchiato or no, iced mocha. But I don't go to coffee shops. So tell me what the hell a golden milk latte is. I'm in love with Freddie Freeman #5. Go Freddie! The name alone is good. Chiropractor told me a lot of people throw their backs out stepping off the curb onto those uneven roads. I know, like it's just like you have to pay attention, but don't be uptight about it. Just like pay attention, because you can't just like, and of course there's so much to see, so you're gonna be distracted, but be careful. Love all your insights and taking the time to fill us in. Thank you. I'm doing what I can, you know. The weather in Vallarta cools off mid-November. At least that's been my experience. Yeah, I'm just like delusional. Like, isn't it a tiny bit cooler? What do we got here? Potholes and uneven stairs. I did a spill going downstairs. Scraped my knee and landed on my ass. Yeah, it's fucked up. That was here, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to keep these on. Yeah. And like, there's just so many ways you can hurt yourself. Like, I take stairs up and down all the time because you can see I live way up on the hill. So you just have to be careful crossing the street. Make sure, because people drive kind of wacky here. But at the same time, everyone that's driving is keeping it, is very defensive as well. So just, everyone works together, and it seems most of the time to work out. She's awesome. You should take her tour. She really knows all the areas, and she's cool as heck. That's right. If you want a tour, let me know. I mean, so far I've just done tours mostly with like couples and stuff. So I'll go with like a couple to Kinigsto or Yelapa, but I've had like a family of 8 and a family of 6 or whatever it was, but mostly they're pretty small. Okay. Turmeric. That must be that's good for you. I know turmeric has many healthy properties. That's cool. I can look into it for you if you want. I don't know. I mean, if Starbucks has that on their menu wherever you are, the chances are it probably does, because when I went there to get my mocha the other day, it looks exactly like a Canadian Starbucks. So they probably have turmeric. That's interesting. So it has decaf and turmeric, or just turmeric? That's what I need to know now. Thanks for thanks. I had fun. I was trying to figure out what the hell to do. So I just grabbed a bunch of footage that I hadn't done anything with, which sometimes I shoot some cool stuff, but then it's not big enough for video. So that's where the mashup idea came from. But I'm glad you liked it. We had a cool front. It's 85, but I'm going to get hot. It's going to get hot till Halloween. All right. Hi, Diana. You were looking across the street? You were in Bucerias. Uh-oh. That sucks. Westholme? Where the hell is that? Where is Westholme? Don't make me Google it. Almond milk, turmeric, ginger, honey, cinnamon, no coffee. That is darn healthy. Good for you. That sounds yummy. Really yummy, actually. I should go get one. How is your friend Jungle Jackie doing? She's my hero living out in the jungle. I know. I told you she woke up and there was a baby cobra sleeping on her toilet seat. And she came into town. That's the last time I saw her was here, because she comes in every 2 weeks generally, because to get her supplies. So she'll buy her dog food. She has 7 or 8 dogs, and her boyfriend's dog, or ex-boyfriend's dog, just had 10 puppies, and she let that happen at her house. So she has all these puppies. She has a dog feeding the puppies. She has all her dogs. And like I said, the boa constrictors ate all her cats. So she doesn't have any cats left. But I think she's good, as far as I know. Yeah, she has to come in like with that punga you saw. She comes in like roughly every 2 weeks and gets like her chicken, her dog food, her whatever supplies she needs. Because Kimixto has a very limited, food and everything. And yeah, I saw her. We had a meetup in the morning, and I think she's good, as far as I know. Jungle Jackie. I know, I seriously. But you don't want to know. But yeah, she's wild, because the jungle there is freaking real. It's real. And she lives like you take the slippery, I've been up there once, but there's 2 slippery paths she's fallen on several times. And she's literally alone in this jungle house with a pretty groovy view, with all these dogs in like a hammock in a tiny little place. And I mean, it's real. I couldn't do it. No freaking way in hell. She's very brave. She is super brave. She's fearless. You know what? I have actually gathered not gold nuggets in Yelapa. Someone's asking, are there gold nuggets in Yelapa? Who the hell is that asking me? I have a feeling I know. You can find gold flakes. Never found a gold nugget. Not yet. Okay. Lucky you, it's 86. Feels like 96, 66. Humidity. I don't know what it is here, but it's hot. That's why I keep wiping all the sweat off my face. Motherfuckers. Speak. Welcome just south of Chemainus River. Ah! Did I mention I spent my summers in Bowser? Just north of Qualicum. My aunt and uncle built a place there back in the day. And all our family, we had this giant family from Victoria, mostly. Cousins on cousins on cousins. They're like breeders. They all make a million babies. The only one without kids, basically. And everyone would go up to this cabin or take little time slots throughout the summer. And yeah, at first we had like an outhouse. Well, no, the whole time we had an outhouse. That was disgusting. But when we first got there, we didn't even have running water. So my sister and I would take this old kettle that was blackened from the fire, and we'd take it on over to the river, get the water, boil the water, and that was our water. Fancy, no? When was I in Chemainus last? It wasn't even that long ago. Chemainus is full of murals, right? And I'm going to do another mural or 2 videos because there are so many new murals and they're freaking gorgeous. Like big, huge, gorgeous murals. So we're going to do more murals. What else? I should do a show where it's Jackie and I shooting the shit. She won't do it. I know she won't do it. She doesn't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on camera. I need freaking like some injections. Never done that, but it's time. No. That's what I was going to do. I don't know if you know about face yoga, but there's this chick, like the leading expert in face yoga. Here's Smiley. Smiley! And Shirley. Where's Shirley? Anyway, I was going to do like try a month of her face yoga because I totally hate doing it. But I was like, does it? Thank you! Thanks, Juan. Come back and visit. What the beep? Are you coming back? Come back. Let's go back to Kimixto together and drink too much beer. Are you in? Yes or yes? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of doing one of those, like, let's see if face yoga actually really works. Because this woman looks like, and she's just like doing shit with her face. So I was thinking I should try to do a video about that. It has nothing to do with Puerto Vallarta, but hey, what do you know? Okay, let me have a drink. Let's see. Great view of the bay from your condo. I know, I'm totally spoiled. Hey, Gerard! We met, right? Did we meet down at the Monkey Bar, whatever the hell it's called? That's you, right? I remember you, my brother. When are you coming back? Yeah, I totally remember you. I think we're Facebook friends or something. Okay, hold on. Welcome. Okay, so should we just end it? Now there's no more questions. Anyone else want to do a face yoga challenge with me? Yes or yes? No? Okay. But yeah, so what's happening here in PV, being the end of October, you can actually see gringos appearing. And it's like, wow, because I mean, 6 months is a long time and it's Deadsville. I mean, mostly what happens is there's once in a blue moon, a ship will come in and you'll be like, why is there gringos everywhere all of a sudden? And then they're gone because they only come for a couple hours or whatever. But it's mostly Mexican families and stuff and different holidays. But now you can see them. They're coming. So I like, wait a second, I was getting used to having the town to myself, you know. But I guess not. I guess not. Yeah. I got some deep thoughts coming in right now. Okay, let's focus. Beautiful Jaguar. We just renewed. Yeah, come back, Juan. Another 1-year lease yesterday here in PV after moving to PV from LA. Because of your widow. What the fuck? Really? I know, the rainy season is brutal. It's weird though. There's a bunch of things to like about the rainy season. Like, I love when it rains. It's like, it's so intense and it feels, I don't know, I like it. I mean, sometimes I'm like sprinting home in like a monsoon with the dogs through those gross puddles in the streets, and you're like, I'm gonna get a fucking infection. Uh-oh, I swore again. But yeah, make sure you take a shower or a bath and wash your feet if you run through puddles here. Just saying, when you get home, because seriously, the streets are so freaking dirty. You don't want that. What was I gonna say? That's cool. But we've never met? We haven't met? Where do you live? What neighborhood are you in? Aracelli. What kind of name is that? Aracelli? That's cool. Man. Okay. Another year. I know. I have a friend that tried to leave. He's Canadian and he went away back to Canada for 9 months. And he said there's just something. Of course, the weather is a key factor. He got sucked back here. He was offered a job, so he's back. And he tried to get away. And now he's back. Back in paradise. Love your reports on PV. Thank you. Thank you. Specifically what? I need more specific. Aloha from Tofino, ex-PFC. I'm here on holiday. Nice. What a beautiful place to be in. Those long stretches of beach. And are you going to go look at whales or what? Whale watching? This is not a gin and tonic. Trust me, it's not. It's mostly tonic, actually. I have a video of Balavi facial massage exercise, and the woman looks amazing. Do you have a Day of the Dead? On another note. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'll look it up. Facial massage. Because apparently that's the deal, is to see your muscles start like getting lazy. So I don't know. It'd be cool if you could like give yourself a facelift just without getting cut open, for God's sakes. Aloha from Tafina. I always say aloha. I love it. Is it pouring rain there? Yikes! Don't miss that. We have an entire week's worth of Day of the Dead celebrations. So Day of the Dead, as far as I know, is November 1st. I just looked it up. And I know there's parades. I think the parade either starts at the cemetery and winds itself into town. I need to look it up because I want to shoot everything. I want to go to the cemetery. It's really beautiful. There's all these stalls selling all these marigold wreaths and beautiful things to put on the graves and to honor the loved ones that have passed over and stuff. And there's all sorts of, right below here, that's the Malecon on the water there. It's full of like dead people, like all these things to go walk around and look at. And I'm sure there's tons of stuff, and I got to figure it out because it's coming very soon. But I definitely want to take part in the parade and maybe find someone to do my face because I had that done. Yes, it's freaking sweaty and hot here. Jeez. I want your advice. Are these the ugliest sunglasses in the world? I think they are. I was looking for white frames and I was like, oh, those look cool. And then I got them home. I'm like, they're too high. I don't know. Smiley, you okay? Good morning, beautiful. Same to you, girlfriend. What? Yeah, so Day of the Dead runs from, I'm thinking like Halloween the 31st for like about a week. So there's all sorts of activities and stuff to do. Go party and dress up like a dead person. By the way, thank you everyone that showed up because I don't know what I'm winging it. I'm winging it. Okay, Sophie, I have 6 months of high school teaching to do, and you're making me want to just quit and live there. Just quit. I totally just abandon all your students. Joking. Well, you know what? There's a ton of people doing that. When I came here 3 years ago, people were doing it then. Just, it's kind of a fantastic alternative to North America, to Canada and the US these days. Is it not? Is it not? Okay. Do they have a lot of money? Because the market's freaking crazy here. Hold on, I'll answer that more thoroughly in a sec. Yeah, but Sophie, seriously, just quit and move here and give me a call. Okay? You'll trust that it'll work out. Somehow it has for me. I'm winging it. Yes, we love the rain, but the heat, oh boy, it's hotter than, I know. The humidity here is, this year especially, oh fuck. It's brutal. It's like you're cooking from the inside out. Yeah, it's really intense. You gotta, like I said, be a freaking warrior to get through it, it seems. Yeah, Bucharest is a very popular place, and I'm guessing it's cheaper there than Vallarta, I guess. Again, like I want to go back there and do another Bucharest thing and do a more intensive look at Bucharest. The project failed. I hope you didn't lose any money. That sucks. We will be back. You are the Jaguar on the beat. That's right. Someone's got to do it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw or heard. I lived in Bucharest for like 3 months when I was 21. We rented a duplex there. I was with my friend from Canada, and we were supposed to be like traveling Mexico, and we like got stuck in Vallarta for 5 months. Well, we were in Bucharest for 3, and then we'd come back into town all the time because we were like bored out of our freaking minds. But yeah, our place, we had a beautiful duplex, and there's so many insects. Like, you'd wake up in the morning, there'd be like ants, like big party, like ant things going down the walls, and like giant spiders. If you opened up the cabinet to get like a pot out or something, there'd be like, this is back when I guess they weren't fumigating, because I guess the insects are down a bit, which is sad, and let's not get into it. Let's stick our heads into this in the sand. But the cupboard would be full of giant cockroaches. Like you'd open the cupboard, there'd be 30 cockroaches and they'd vanish in 3 seconds. And you'd be like, no, because you know they're in there. You just can't see them anymore. But nowadays, like I just got home the other evening, or in the morning, there's a dead cockroach in my kitchen, but it almost never happens. Once in a blue moon, a cockroach is like, I'm going to walk under the front door and die in your kitchen. And it's like, oh, great. It's gross, but it's not like it used to be. So I guess the insects are down. I really don't have that many bugs in my place, but I'm kind of like way up on the hill. Okay, where was I? Rambling away. You'll teach me face yoga? I'm in. I just need like this. Give me a call, Karen. Looking to call. Okay, we already did that. You do face yoga? That's cool. Cool. Donde? Where do you teach face yoga? Online? Or I have a friend looking at buying down there for the future. Any like I said, apparently I don't know that much about real estate, but in the last year and a half, the market went from like Mexican affordable, like buying a retirement or a summer home or whatever, to it's like Vancouver prices now. Like waterfront for a small condo is like at least 1.5, I believe. Really small. It's expensive, and the other, like you can't get mega deals anymore. So hopefully, if you got a bit of dough, there's some places available. I was just looking around at houses actually for a friend, but they're not free. They are not free. They're kind of freaking pricey actually. Okay, where was I? I don't know that much about the market. What suggestions? Go rob a bank? Not funny. Okay, hold on. What are they looking for? Give me more detail. Are you talking about me? I don't know. I'm retiring and then they're all year from Ottawa. Good. I'll see you soon. Say hi if we run into each other, because we all know Vallarta is a freaking small town. So if you see me with the dogs, and this has happened a million times where I'm walking around with the dogs, and someone, like I've had people there eating dinner at a restaurant and they were like talking about me in that moment, going, I hope we see Naked Jaguar to Earth or Audra or whatever. And then they'll go like, oh my God. And they'll be like, no. And they're like, yes. And, I'm not drunk or high. And just, okay. Living life. I'll take a free beer. I'm into that. Let me know when you're here. I'll totally that's what's crazy is like everyone's coming now. Like November's going to be swamped and it's just going to keep going. So it's going to be nice to have friends again, because almost everyone I know left town. So I'm like here talking to the computer. I did. It was become stock for developer. Okay, hold on. Here's a lot of advice about condos. Where is your fan? Where is my fan? In the kitchen. Is that what you're talking about? Actually, I just cleaned it. It was covered in dust, and now it's like brand new again. Condos going up everywhere in Bucerias. Yeah, I just don't know like what the prices of because it's like crammed, packed full of condos. So I have no idea. Are they the same as Vallarta? I'm guessing it's more affordable. Sold everything, retired at 55, and bought an RV and drove across the border and all the way down here. Never looked back. I don't regret a thing. Good for you. That's awesome. Because it's not easy. Like it's a leap. You gotta leap and be like, okay. But I mean, Mexico is just happy. It's a happy place. It's a beautiful place. So it's worth ditching your old life and starting again. Living life. I know you, right? Hold on. Why don't I have more light? Okay. I did. It was stock for developer. Elena Navarez is doing real estate. She's from BC. Look her up. I don't even know what you're talking about. Are you talking about face yoga? Okay. Does it make housing unaffordable for locals with all the Canadians, Americans moving there? Rents have gone up. Buying properties have gone up. Food's gone up. Beer's gone up. Beer used to be like 20 pesos. It's 60 pesos now. I know that sounds like it doesn't matter, but it used to be almost free, like the vendors say when they're trying to sell you stuff, like almost free. It's not like that anymore. And I mean, I've been here full time, and last year, at the end of the high season, I heard tons of people, and people that actually have money even, and they can afford it. They're like, I don't know if we'll come back next year because it's just the prices are too high, and it's getting annoying because it's like, you might as well just be in Canada again. You know what I mean? So yes, it's the market. I don't know if it's just greed or I don't know, but it doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes. Like sometimes you're literally paying the exact same price you would pay for a meal in West Vancouver. So, but of course, if you're smart, you can live really cheaply still compared to Vancouver, where I'm from. But you know, okay, what do we got here? Land! Finally! Welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Hope you're feeling better. Okay, where was I? Let's see. South Carolina. How is the weather? Looks very fall-y over there. Is it? Oh yeah, you're like dealing with the hurricanes and everything. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know. We met this summer, Sophie. Okay, I believe I'm sure if I saw you, I'd be like, oh yeah, where were we? I will check in with you working with acupuncturist now. Okay. We'll do that. Just answer my question. Good. We have emailed about a tour in May. Go, Nick. Let me know what you want. I'll send you info because I have like the most popular fun, or depends on what you like to do. If you like to hike or swim or get tanked or a bit of both. You could go shopping. You could go to the mountains. You could climb up the river. There's all sorts of stuff. Ms. Maloya for massages and swimming and lunch. That's always fun. You can see the remnants of Night of the Iguana film set there. There's barely anything left, and you can hire stand-up paddle boards and paddle out to the Los Arcos and try not to die, or hire a boat and go snorkeling at Los Arcos. There's just endless. I have a friend that does tours. I'm surprised he's not on here. He has access to boats and stuff, so you can hire a boat and have your all day doing whatever the hell you want, chugging tequila and whatnot. Yay, Lynn! Okay, what else is going on? Just happy hour in Bucerias, 30 pesos. See, that's more like it. Like I was going to Los Cabos a lot, and the beers there were like 19 pesos. I mean, it's garbage beer. It should not cost $6. Like, come on, give me a break. It's an important topic, chugging beer, right? Let's see. Keith is sending me a beer. Thanks. 2 tall boys at OXXO. I know, like, if you're smart, you just get your own little cooler, buy beer at the OXXO. That's what the normal price. Get some ice. They even have coolers with ice, so you can steal their ice if you're crafty enough, if you're a gypsy like me. And get your own umbrella, blanket, get a book or a journal, and a friend and a couple street dogs, and you got a good day, and you don't have to pay high price. Just get your own spot on the beach. Thank you! Halloween treats for Shorty. Thank you, Que Serra. I gotta get them some Halloween treats. I think I'll get them some bones, because I buy these bones from Lay's, and Shorty gets so excited when it's like a bone with tons of meat on it. He his like eyes go like this because he can't even handle it. Then he kind of wants to mount Smiley and stuff because he gets so excited. It's pretty funny. Oh my God, what a day. Look at this. He wants to go to the beach. Whee! Okay, so how long have we been on here for? 40 minutes or so. My God. Thank you for the beautiful tip once again. Thank you very much. How is Elvis? How is our little Elvis? I want to meet your doggy. I want to meet your dog. So, okay, let's see. What else can we talk about? What are you guys going to do today? If you have any more questions about anything, let me know. Should I keep doing this? Should we do it again next week? I know I asked you before, but would Friday at like before sunset, Keith, me on the beach for sure. I'll be there. I'm going to go. I've been dunking in the ocean here, even though it's not clean, but it's too hot to not. I also been dunking in the river. I have a river story, but I can't say it. I can't tell you this. But it's a great option if you're here, you're super hot. Go to the spot where there's no crocodiles and go dunk in the river. It's like cool and delicious. And I've been doing that lately. Elvis is great, but he is growling at my at your gardener. He's protecting you. Good old Elvis. I have a friend who had a dog named Elvis, but with a Y. She actually just lost him maybe last year. It's very sad. We have to say goodbye to our creatures, our soul people. Love to see you do the sunset. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. I was doing I don't know if people will be actually home because sunset's like 6:30 right now here this time. So if I did 6 o'clock, but you guys are back, and I don't know if anyone will be there. But oh shit, Lynn, I don't think I put closed captioning on for you because I know I can do it. So sorry, you'll have to. Can you see what I'm saying? Hi, Lynn. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, so I was thinking evening might be better. We have a glass of wine. You can watch the sunset from here. Actually, the sun's starting to set that away behind the mountains. Soon it will be not going into the ocean. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Okay. What else? How long is the walk to La Playita from the pier? The restaurant? No, that's La Palapa. La Playita. Which beach is that? Ocean lady. What La Playita? Tell me what beach you mean. From the pier. Sophie, by the way, is the new restaurant in Cat Island owned by La Palapa? Here it is, yeah. I don't think, no, it isn't open. I don't think. I was just there walking past. It's supposed to be any day now, and it has a sign saying any day now, but I don't think it's open yet. But that's a great spot. Like, you dine right on the river. It's spectacular. And give your leftovers to the cats. Don't forget. By the way, okay, what else? I was there last year and missed you. Aw. Well, say hi next time. Are you coming back? Are you coming back? 8:30 here in Toronto. I'll be 8:30. If I do a 6 o'clock, it's 6:30. It's 2 hours ahead, right? Yeah, I might just wing it and just see. Maybe I'll get some new customers asking questions. Oh, yeah, I got to call my friend Jonathan. He's in Toronto. I haven't talked to him for a while. So should we wrap it up, folks? Like, what else is there to talk about? You want to say hi to Shorty one last time? Shorty! Ben! Yeah, he's busy. This is what Shorty's doing. To let the dogs out. He's a Mexican street dog, so he actually likes being in the sun. All right, well, thank you everyone who showed up. Catching a cab or grabbing a taco at the airport. That's the question, Ron? Yeah, if you haven't seen my video, there's a airport hack video. It's kind of old, so you have to look back a bit. Are you coming over here now? When you get out of the front doors of the airport, so you're going to get your bag if you have it checked or not, and you walk out, you go through immigration, you'll go through the shark tank, this door will open. That's where all the timeshare people are, and they want your blood. Okay. My advice is to not make eye contact, and walk the fuck as fast as you can through there. Then you'll get out and you can leave the building. So you leave it, the doors will open too. From air conditioning, it'll go blammo, and you'll be like smacked in the face with a wall of heat. There will be more people there trying to get your money, and you can pay top dollar for a cab there. Totally fine. You've saved up for your holiday, so who gives a shit? Or you go left, turn left, and don't make eye contact. And it might be super busy if you come in high season. Walk to the end of the building, go left again, and you can either take a bus. You'll see a bus stop, and it's 10 pesos. You can get a bus all the way into town for nothing, or take the overpass up and over to the other side of the highway. There's a restaurant there that's where you go to catch cheaper taxis, or you can order Ubers. And you'll see the taxi drivers will try to get you again. But if you want to call Uber, you have your location services on, it'll say Marlin Tacos. You walk up a little bit you get off the overpass, and you keep walking a bit because the cabs have the first part. Then there's a bus stop. Then that's where the Ubers park. It's like a little bit further down. You'll see people waiting. I'm just telling you this for the hell of it. But there's a restaurant across there called Marlin Taco. You can't miss it. It's right when you get to the bottom of the overpass. They do Marlin burritos. They're freaking epic. And you only need one for two people, in my humble opinion. They also do tacos and other shit, but that's what I've always got there. Ice cold Corona or Pacifico, and you get a Marlin taco and you split with a friend. And it's like the best way to enter Vallarta. And then you go out and get your cab and you go to your hotel or whatever. That's a fun thing to do if you want to just get into the vibe. And when you get in, you leave the airport. I'm just rambling like a mother. And you hit that wall of heat. If you go to Marlin Taco, they have AC, ice cold beer or limonada or whatever the hell you like, and a Marlin burrito and blammo, and get a cheap Uber in. It'll be about 200 pesos, maybe something like that. The taxis might charge you 250. I can't even remember anymore, even though I just did it the other day. Okay, Ron, you get that? Have you gone a sunset sailing cruise lately? No, I went last year, and we went right into a storm. We were at the wrong season. We went over there, and we got hit with a storm. So there's no sunset because it was full of clouds. And they gave us all these yellow giant, like zip up, full length raincoats. And we just danced and drank, and it was pouring rain and laughed our heads off. And yeah, it was kind of fun, but I've done more like the daytime sunset tours, which I prefer. You get a beautiful sailboat, you have snacks and then lunch, and you stop and you can run, like swim or paddleboard and and you just lay on this beautiful sailboat and be a freaking star. Who doesn't want to do that? So Vallarta Adventures is a reliable, big ass tour company that you can totally trust. And you basically go out to Marina in the morning, and they grab you from there, and you go and bliss out. That's that story. Carlos! Hola, chica. Sorry I missed most of the show. I'll set my notifications on. I hope to head out that way late November. Let me know. Everyone's coming at the same time. It's going to be busy. Booze cruise! Not for me, but it's fun. Count me in, Keith. We should all just go partying together, everybody. Street Beat by Jaguar. So good to know. I don't even know what you mean, but yes, you are a wealth of info. Really? Thanks. Was in the PV airport the day before the election. No booze sales. I know. I was here that day too. But we got booze in Quimixto. We went over to Quimixto. And we're like, fuck you. We're going to get beer in Quimixto. They won't stop serving us. But yeah, it's weird. My local corner store here, my tienda Abarrote, had like black plastic bags duct taped to their beer fridge. And you're like, no beer for you. Go vote. Stop being a drunkard. It must really affect things, like people get tanked and then they don't participate. Okay, the marlin is fantastic there right now. It's so good. It's like a grilled burrito with smoked marlin and all sorts of stuff. And then they have a table full of salsas and tartar sauce and all this stuff and lime. Bango. Seriously, one is enough for two people. Or you take one home, the half home, and eat it later. Unless you're starving to death. Yes, the OXO has the plastic sheets. What? Okay. I don't even know what that means. Okay, dudes, seriously. What are you guys going to do today? How are you doing with your lives? I have friends in town I'm going to go meet. And that's what I'm going to do. All right? Are we in? Send me any requests for video ideas if you have anything. I might be doing Chico's Paradise tomorrow. Might be shooting that if it works out. I might have got, I don't think I finished telling that part of the story, but I might have landed myself a free pass so I can go shoot it and see what it looks like now. Because, yeah, it was closed apparently for 16 years and they just reopened it. So it's like back in business. So I want to see what it looks like. And I might still need to shoot a taco video, taco trucks. There's basically, I need to do work way harder. Yeah, thank you. You have a great day. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for the questions. I've never been to Acapulco. I've been to Acapulco in the airport or in the bus station, I think. No, that was Mexico City a long, long time ago. No, never been. But I know they got slammed with that hurricane like a year ago, and it freaking decimated the place. And tons of people, workers from there, moved to Vallarta to work because there was no work. So, yeah, I don't know what it looks like today. But is that where you are? Lord Shiva? That is funny. My husband and I are jarring our honey. Where are you? Did you already tell me? Here? Wait. Sorry, I can't keep track of everything. Bye, Karen. Thanks for all the questions. Thanks for showing up. Have a great day. I'm making banana bread. Oh, right. I asked you what you're doing. Sorry. Dehydrating veggies and just relaxing. And you deserve it. Have a wonderful time. I love dehydrating kale, except you make this much kale and you get this much in the end and you eat it in 5 seconds and it's time consuming. Okay. Yeah, email me, zenaudra@yahoo.com. I'm going to put my email below if I remember, so you can just get it there if you didn't catch that. Thank you again for coming to Saturday Morning Live from Puerto Vallarta. Let's say goodbye to the dogs. Goodbye. See you next week. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll put out an ad. You live in the Gulch. Good old Sid. Adios, adios. Then we probably run into each other, is my guess. Bye, Lord Shiva. That's so funny. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Ronnie, Lynn, everybody. Thank you very much for coming here, and have a fantastic day. May you be filled with inner peace and love and tranquility and happiness and joy and all that stuff. Grazie mille, grazie mille. Adios.